I'm joined in the studio today by Hannah Davis, who is running for Miss Bristol 2012. Hannah, how did you get in? Well, first of all, hello.
Hi.
And how did you get into things like Miss Bristol? How did you get into beauty pageants? People think it's an American thing.
Yeah, well, I never thought of doing it. I didn't even realise it was around, to be honest. But when I was 18, I used to work at Oceana, and someone came up to me and asked me to go to the audition. So I thought, oh, I don't know. And then I thought, oh, why not? I'll do it. And next thing I know, I was strutting on a catwalk and meeting loads of nice girls. So that's how I got into it, really. But I was nowhere near ready when I was 18. So I've come back now, a bit older and wiser.
You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
And is this welcome to Bristol Students' Union? Is this your first time here?
Yeah, it is.
Is it? What do you think?
It's lovely. I think it's amazing.
Are you joking? Surely.
No, I think it's amazing.
Charming.
I love the uni halls and everything.
Okay, well, so you are a Miss Bristol candidate 2012. Yeah. What does that entail? Why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, we've had to do a lot of preparation. The last month, we got told a month ago if you're through or not, and then since then we've had to raise money for charity.
So there's been a round before this, has there?
Well, you send your photos in and you have to say all about yourself, and then they choose who gets through, and there's 15 of us through. And then you get a month to raise money for charity and try and get as many votes as you can, and then we got the final on the 26th.
Which charity have you chosen?
We all have to do the same, Duty of the Purpose. It's the Miss England charity.
And how have you been doing with that? What sort of things have you been doing for it?
Well, because I work for Virgin, I meet different people every day, so I've just been asking people at work to chip in if they can, and friends and family. And I've raised £200 so far, and I said whatever I raise I'll put in out of my wage, so 400 at the moment.
That's cool. And is this the kind of, you say you work for Virgin, is that Virgin
Atlantic?
Oh, that's
yeah.
why, because
it's flight attendant.
I said, we texted yesterday, and you texted being like, oh yeah, I'm just in Barbados, yeah. Tomorrow morning. I was like, oh chill. Come on, I'm sitting here in the University of Bristol Students' Union, it's raining outside.
Oh,
don't get me started. So, is this the kind of thing you think, is this the kind of thing you can do full time?
What, Miss Bristol?
Yeah, or Miss Bristol or Miss UK, is that the kind of thing you can do full time?
I think it's a bit both. I think you need to work as well, obviously earn a bit of living, but you need to put a lot of effort into it. So if I was lucky enough to win, I'd be working on all my days off, and I route abroad as well.
Wow. Quite busy then.
Yeah, busy. Definitely.
So am I right in saying it's the 25th, 26th of June if you do, fingers crossed, get through to the next round?
That's Miss England, That's Miss England,
That's Miss England. And I was just browsing the website beforehand, and this one is a public vote, right?
Yeah, it is.
And all the photos are up, and anyone can go on and vote in that way. I was looking, and you're miles ahead. You're on 117.
I know, I can't believe it.
I don't even know why you're here. You don't need us.
117. Your next closest competitor is Lorna, who's on 74.
Yeah, that's right.
Then you've got Katie Ray. 42,
oh, okay. Yeah.
And then the rest of them are on like 0.
I know.
And they're not even bothering.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if they're waiting for the last minute and then all the votes are going. I'm not sure.
Do you think it's a tactic? I'm not sure.
Maybe it could be.
How do people vote?
You just text Miss and then a space Bristol 11 to 63333.
And then
Miss Bristol, which one? What was the number again? Sorry.
Miss space Bristol 11.
11. That's your number.
Yeah, that's my number.
That's
the special number.
And who do you see as your main rival? Obviously, we've got Lorna and 74.
I don't know.
Is it a 2-horse race, or have we got?
No, I think everyone's in for a good chance. Yeah, definitely. It's hard to tell because I've only seen photos. I've never met any of them. So.
Do you not all go for a drink afterwards? Or
yeah, we will, but we'll meet the first on the 26th. We get there early and we get to meet everyone. So it'd be nice to see everyone.
Right. I mean, it's a question that we can't shy away from it, but beauty pageants in general tend to attract a bit of controversy.
Yeah, of course.
I'm talking about. I mean, most recently there was one. I think it might have been Miss Universe, or it was held in London. I'm not sure exactly, but it attracted a protest.
Yeah, of course. I can see why.
Yeah, and how would you respond to accusations that this sort of objectification of women, which it seems to be from first glance, sort of solely based on looks, contributes to the kind of stereotypes of
I can see what people mean, and I think if you haven't done a beauty pageant, you just think it is all about looks, because I used to think that before I'd done them, but it's really not. It's about your personality, it's about doing stuff for charity, it's about being sociable with everyone. It's not just about looks, and It was back in the day when they first started doing them and they did swimwear rounds and everything, but they've got rid of all of that now. So.
Well, I mean, that's often one of the criticisms, that it does seem a little bit dated.
Yeah.
Like, it happened in the 60s when that was the traditional role of the
yeah,
woman.
it was very different back then.
So how have they changed it then?
Well,
you say that
they've gotten rid of all the swimwear, so we do...
Missing that there's no swimwear around?
No swimwear now.
Is there a swimwear in Miss Universe?
Not that I know of, I don't think so. But Miss England there's not. They do eco round instead now.
Eco round?
Yeah, so they get the girls to come up with ideas and make an outfit out of recyclable materials instead now.
Like, like the meat skirt?
Yeah, anything like that, yeah. I've seen some interesting ones.
That's not eco.
That is eco. It's decomposable. It's decomposable. Meat decomposing.
I was thinking more sort of toilet rolls.
Newspapers,
like
I've seen newspaper skirts.
Bin bags.
Yeah,
easy.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Throw it away at the end. Perfect.
It is a good idea.
So would you say that was your talent, the kind of dressmaking out of toilet rolls and newspaper?
Maybe, I don't know.
Do you still have to have a talent like?
No, you don't. No, you did used to, but no, not anymore. It's more about your personality now and what you're going to do with the role, which is quite good because I haven't got any talents really.
Surely you can. Can you not put one eyebrow?
Well, no, I can't actually.
You can.
That's a nice try.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really work on radio anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad no one saw me do that.
Can you not do any impressions? That would work.
No.
Okay. Well, obviously you haven't been practicing that because it's not in there.
Exactly. Luckily.
So, if our listeners are keen to get involved in things like beauty pageants in Miss Bristol, what kind of advice would you give them? Where's a good starting point?
I tell them to just go for it. I didn't have a clue when I first did Miss Bristol 2 years ago. I didn't have a clue, and I think it just helps girls build their confidence up. And I'd recommend it to anyone to give it a go.
What about the girls that don't get through to this round though? Do you think? I mean, I don't know. Did you know some of the people that were?
I didn't, to be honest. No. But I think they give everyone a good chance. I don't know really how many applicants they get, but they do give everyone a good chance.
And if you do win, you said that there's more of a role, there's more of a representative role. What does Miss England actually do? Is she like Prince Harry's just gone off? And where's he gone? He's gone to...
He was in Jamaica when I was in Barbados, yeah.
Do we send Miss England off as a
She goes all around the world, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why.
Is there a Mr. England? Because that sounds like the prize ticket.
You should go for it.
Well, watch the space.
She goes all round to lots of different charities abroad, a lot of work at Beauty with a Purpose, of raising money, going to schools, orphanage, lots of things like that. Never a dull moment, really.
Wow, that's interesting.
I mean, thanks so much for coming. I've got one last question about Miss Universe. I mean, obviously Miss Universe is massive. It's a massive event, I think. But why is it always someone from Earth that wins?
I don't know.
Why are there no Martians? Where are the
I don't know. Well, maybe they should apply next year and they could be the winner.
I don't think they're told about it.
You should tell them on the radio to apply.
When they discover, like extraterrestrial life, there's going to be an absolute hoo-ha about match
exactly.
isn't it? Because it's always ringing.
You miss out of this world or something.
If they've got like 4 arms, obviously that's very, very attractive in their culture, but how's that going to translate in sort of relative attractiveness? I don't know. This is the kind of issues when you open it up to
that is true. Who knows?
I think they need to...
We'll have to wait and see for that one.
Should we do a few quickfire questions?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Oh god, I'm scared now.
What is your favourite outfit?
A red dress that I've got at home.
Is that the one you're going to be wearing at the event?
No, it's not actually. It's just one my mum bought me and I love it. It's a bit sad really, isn't it?
How are you going to make sure your personality comes across and not just your looks?
Just be myself, I think. I'm very sociable and bubbly anyway, so I'm not going to be all fake and pretend to be something I'm not, and if they don't like me, then they don't like me, but hopefully they will.
What's your favourite Harry Potter book?
The first one, because it's the shortest.
If you had a last meal before you had to be executed?
Pasta.
Straight out.
Yeah, no, I love pasta.
On its own?
Absolutely. Have you ever had dolmio sauce, the Italian? I absolutely love it.
Dolmio,
that would be my last
meal. Is that bolognese?
Yeah.
Dolmio.
Yeah, very plain, but I love it.
The next question is, when is your dolmio day?
Tomorrow, maybe.
Wednesday.
Where are you next flying to?
I'm going to Orlando on Friday. I'm sorry.
And what do you find is what's the thing that most people order on a plane? Tea, coffee? peanuts. You get free peanuts on it.
It's all free on Virgin, so anything they can have really. All the alcohol usually.
It's one thing after another.
I think we have to make sure people know that there are other airlines available.
Yeah.
Because obviously none
BA.
of Hannah working on.
I will just say Virgin is the best. They have the best selection of films, in my opinion.
Yeah, Virgin is up there.
But obviously, to go back to the central issue, you're obviously about Miss Bristol. How can people get involved? Are you on Twitter? Have you got a Facebook campaign going?
I've got a Facebook, yeah, just Hannah Davis on Facebook.
Just Hannah Davis, and that's the page that people can like. And he said text Miss Space Bristol 11 to 6333.
Yeah.
63333.
So 6 and then 53.
Yeah, quadruple thing.
Okay,
and all capital letters.
All capital letters. Miss _ Bristol. No, space.
No, Miss Space Bristol 11.
I shouldn't be allowed near a microphone. Well, Hannah, thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you for having me.
Just finally, what do you think of world peace? Well, how are we going to achieve it?
How are we going to do world peace?
I don't know. Just everyone be nice to each other.
You tell that to the Israelis and the Palestinians.
Yeah, we should send you to Syria. I'm sure you'd do more than Kofi Annan would do.
Yeah.
You got chucked out. Send Hannah.
Is he actually been chucked out?
He has, yeah.
Oh,
well, you're next on. We'll put you on a flight.
Yeah, put me out there, see what happens.
Just really nice.
What are we going to play?
Claw, Love and Pain. Hannah, thanks so much for coming.
Thank
good luck with your campaign. And it's Miss Space Bristol 11 to 6 quadruple 3.
That's the one.
Hannah Davis, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.